Hi guys, fans, friends, and family of the Judy TV show. This is the Judy TV show, my channel where I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues. My name, guys, as you all know, is Judith. In this video, guys, I want to talk about the social media effects on relationships and marriages. And because of how important this is, I decided to, bring along my good friends, two of my friends, On my right hand side is one and only Emma. Emma Glorified.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And then on my left hand side is AC Malo Esther. Guys, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I tell you guys, this is going to be awesome. Okay, having these two people, you get to see it. You get to when you hear them talk. When you hear them talk. Okay. All right, guys. So, social media effects on marriages and relationships cannot be overemphasized. Okay. Like some people will say, it's a 50-50 thing. It has its advantages, it has its disadvantages. But I tell you the truth, it is working wonders. Bonding marriages, bonding relationships, creating awareness, and so many other things. But in this video now, that I'm doing with my friends, I want to talk about the fact that social media brings about support and encouragement. Support and encouragement. I'll tell you how it does that. If you are a social media user, okay, maybe you sell anything, you have an Instagram account where you advertise what you sell, or Facebook account, or whichever handle that you use, and you have something that you're doing, you discover that your spouse will be helping you. That is a way of supporting you. And if he's supporting you, then he's encouraging you to continue doing what you're doing. Okay. I have somebody that I know. There are lots of people, not just one person. What they do now is the foodstuffs because of how expensive foodstuffs are. So they go to the villages to buy it where it's cheaper, and then they'll bring it, they put it on social media, and then their spouses will also put it on their own, helping them and supporting them, running such businesses. So by the time they now put it out there, then everybody will now be like, "Hi, thanks for joining. Thank you, darling. Thanks for joining. You're welcome." Okay, so by the time they put it out there on social media, they give you a kind of support as in, what you're doing, your spouse is supporting you. And there's nothing like when two people are in agreement. So your spouse supporting what you're doing is part of what is supposed to, because it's encouraging the relationship, and it works better for the person that is into that kind of business. Emma Glorify. I think for people that are into using social users of social media, to be able to be supporting each other as couples. What do you think should be the support that people gain from social media, and the encouragement that people gain from social media?
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome once again.
When it comes to spouses supporting themselves in through social media, you know, for example, now you can see that your spouse is doing well, and they post, let's say they wrote exam and they came out good, they post their achievement. As a spouse now, because of what they have posted, you go there and you comment, cheer them and all those things. It gives this morale to your, oh God, I have the most supportive spouse. So these are ways where you support your spouse and make them feel good. There are times you post something, nobody will even say or like
And you
self.
feel bad about
You
it.
feel bad about it. Sometimes you even post a picture, nobody is even saying or like it or even comment. But when your spouse comes and speak good about that picture, it gives you this joy. Even when you're at wherever you are, you feel, oh God, I have the best, partner.
Yes.
You understand? So it is a way of, let's say your, or okay, any achievement at all, any milestones you have achieved, your spouse coming to celebrate you on social media gives you these goosebumps, and so you feel good. You feel good that, oh, I have somebody. But if you, without social media, there's no way your spouse can celebrate you so publicly. You understand?
Yes.
But this one, pushes everything and make people to like, these people, they love them. Imagine maybe you're celebrating your birthday and your spouse
Exactly. The
now post
birthday.
your photos,
Yes.
write an episode of beautiful things about
Yes.
it, and people are now coming in to like to wish you well and so on. So these are ways that
Mm.
spouses can support
Mm.
themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Birthdays, wedding anniversaries. I
Yes.
agree with you totally. Esther, do you have a different opinion?
No, but then in a way of supporting your spouse through social media,
Mhm.
um, when you type words of encouragement, it has a way of boosting the morale of your spouse. It
Mm-hmm.
has a way of making them know that yes, they are doing something right. And then it also has a way of rekindling this strength and zeal in them. Even
Mm.
if your spouse was discouraged or they feel nobody's supporting them, they don't have customers coming to patronize them,
Mm.
like nothing, they feel nothing is moving, and then you just showed up and wrote something awesome about the business your partner is doing. This has a way of bringing up this energy, this positive vibe in them. And this is a positive way social media can affect and influence the home also.
Yeah, very, very positive. I must tell you, very, very positive. Another one, ladies, that I find very, very interesting that I very much love, and I am sure it cuts across, is that social media, the effect on marriages, relationships, whether between couples, man and wife, or father and mother, or siblings, or whatever, is this reconnection thing that it does for people. Have you had a situation whereby your classmates, maybe when you were in secondary school or the university, or you met somebody or in the village or wherever, and then all of a sudden you now saw this person, saw him on Facebook or saw her on Facebook and everything, and you click there and it's the same person and all that, and you people reconnect, maybe your old schoolmates and everything.
It's always so
Oh my
interesting.
goodness, oh my goodness. I don't know whether you had that experience, right? When you now have to now reconnect with somebody who you have not seen for years, and every time it's like it's a reunion. So where are you being? Where are you doing now? Where are you now? And all that. So this reconnection aspect is also one of the positive things that social media does, to relationships, to marriages and relationships, whether between parents, siblings, or couples, or whatever. Have you had that experience?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And it was awesome.
Hmm.
Okay, in my own case, I met my old time secondary school classmate. And then the guy was doing well. At that time, I was not working, I wasn't doing anything. So through that connection, we met and didn't really have time to talk.
Hmm.
We just exchanged contact and then we started chatting. So that brought about a great connection, opportunities for me. He suggested some skills, online skills I could learn. Like it had a way of adding value to my life because that connection through social media was awesome and amazing.
Mm.
Wow. Iman,
Hmm.
tell us your experience,
Mine.
because
I
I
had
know,
I
I
had
know,
an
I know,
experience
I know.
yesterday on this.
Tell
Ah.
us your experience. I know, I'm
Uh-uh.
certain.
Hmm. Yesterday, in fact, because we lost an aunt of
Yeah.
ours, and my mom called and told me about it. So, but this my aunt, I really do not know. I grew up knowing the children, but over more than, let me say, more than maybe almost 15 years now, I've lost contact. In fact, I don't even have anybody's contact. So it was through Facebook. I saw a post.
Imagine.
Someone posted her picture, talking about. I said, "Ah, but this is my aunt now. This is my late aunt. So who is this person posting?" Then I check. This person is not our family member.
Yeah.
How come? How did this person not know that my aunt is? So from there, I have to chat up the person. When I chatted the person now responded. I said, this one you posted, I know you're not my family member. How do you come about this? Say, he's a friend to the lady's son's wife.
Oh,
I was
oh.
like, really? Okay, which of the sons? Say the only remaining son. I said, which one? You now mentioned the name. I said, yes, where is he?
You happen to
I
be like
say,
someone you know.
he said he's doing well. Oh, he's
Wow.
a ASP now. In fact, I was like, wow. I said, so who is this? The wife? Can you get the contact for me? He said, yes. He promised me he was going to, I think it took him like some days. He got the contact and now he sent it to me at night. So I didn't see it. I saw it yesterday morning. So when I got to the office, I called. When I called, the guy picked. I spoke language and he responded. We kept talking. He now asked, so who are you? And I mentioned my native name. He started screaming, like, so person. I said, he said, what? He was so happy. He said, see, I have missed all of you. In fact, I've been asking. He said he has even tried reaching out to me, but he called some few persons. They said they don't have my contact. And so he now asked me, so how did you get my contact? I said, Facebook. Oh. So you see, this is one of social media's experience. It helps you to reconnect, to people that you have missed, maybe you have lost contact with for years. Because this person, this contact, in fact, gave me joy because I know how long, 15 years we've lost out. And the next thing he started asking me for other people's, and that's how I have to give him other of my siblings. He said he's going to create a family WhatsApp group for all of us. You see, so that is Facebook or social media. Any of them can do, especially Facebook. Except maybe the person's name is different from what is on Facebook. If not, you will surely get that person. So it's a great thing that Mark has done for us.
As far as the reconnection aspect of it, there's also a connection. There are a lot of people that met their spouses.
That's right. That's right.
A lot of people.
That's
Moses
true.
Bliss that we all know, he met his wife on Instagram.
Yeah.
And today they're happily married.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yes, I have a lot. I have a friend that is married to a white American.
Yeah.
But she's from the south part of. They just met on Facebook.
You see.
And before you know it, everything just came and all that. So we can begin to talk about what connection and reconnection, the social media has make a positive impact it has had on, marriages and relationships generally.
Yeah.
But like every other thing that, has a right hand, there's always a left hand.
Yeah.
When Mark gave us that and then all the other social media handles, people will always be there to abuse it. People that will go and create a negative or fake accounts, use it to troll people and do a lot of things. So you find out that it brought about something like addiction, okay, and it brought about something like a distraction, because there are some people, when they woke up in the morning, they just pick their phone and they're on social media. Some people will even forget to eat breakfast. They are just on social media chatting and from this handle to another handle to another handle to another handle. And for somebody, for instance, who is like a student, especially, if you do that, the time you have used to study is affected. If you're also somebody's wife, the time you have used to probably go to the market or clean the house or whatever, but you're there on social media and all that, it becomes a kind of a disadvantage. Okay. But the founders, put it out there for positive use.
Yeah.
But the way you as a user is now using it now is now what is making it to be like, make it look as if it has a disadvantage, which shouldn't be. Okay. So I know that this distraction and addiction is one thing that is a negative aspect of social media. I don't know whether you agree on that.
It is, because even I will use myself as an example.
Okay.
There are times I will give myself 10 minutes. Okay, let me just scroll. As I'm scrolling, before I check, it's already
1 hour.
Then I'll be like, what? Meanwhile, I had maybe I have plans, I have things I want to do. And I'm like, let me just check my phone. And the moment you check that phone, before you say, Jack, this 1 hour, you have spent 1 hour just scrolling. So what I did to my handles is that usually, I know the one that used to take my time is Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
They take my time a lot, because as you're seeing this one, before you say Jack, you're seeing another one that will take your.
So just go on and on.
So what I do is I set it 10 minutes. Each of them, I'll set 10 minutes. And once it's 10 minutes, remind me that I have used my 10 minutes.
So that
yes, that is what that is. In fact, that is the only way I can manage my social media.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I set it. When once I'm doing and it's 10 minutes, I say, it's 10 minutes. It will just flash and show me that it's 10 minutes. I'll drop my phone and do what I want to do.
Oh, that's a good one. Because if you're watching a video, for instance, that is like 15 minutes.
It will just pause for me. It will just pause, and then I'll know. I say, oh, Except maybe I know that I'm not doing anything.
Okay, then
I
you
have
can
the
now.
time. I can now say resume, so I'll continue.
Oh, really?
You
That's a
understand?
good
So
one.
because I looked at it, I watched the way the whole thing was going. Sometimes I can put food on the fire.
Oh my God, that one happens a
And the next thing when
lot.
it start burning,
It
wow.
happens a lot. It happens a lot. Guys, we are confessing here. Oh. And when these things together, don't be like it happens a lot, I tell you.
So when I'll be like, what? Because of this phone? There was really a time that my husband was like, are you okay? Because of your phone?
Men hate that.
So I'll say, sometimes I'll just want to deny it, but it is true. It is phone, you know.
Evidence is there.
It is phone. So what I do is when I know I am busy, I keep my phone aside. I won't even check anything.
Okay.
Even if I'm in the office, if I'm not done with what I've set out to do, no phone.
Okay.
Because in life, everything is when you discipline yourself, however you want to do things, that is, if not, if you're not disciplined, those things will control you. So that is one of the negative effects of social media. If you are not, if you don't discipline yourself, it will control you. And if you become addicted to it, it will be, in fact, it becomes a very big problem for you. Yeah. As
Do
it.
you also have that kind of experience? You have your food burnt. I, I, tell us what happened.
The first time it happened was when I traveled to help my sister out during her child naming ceremony.
Okay.
So I was cooking, and then I got a call that there's a message I needed to respond to immediately. And then I was cooking. I was actually frying. Oh my goodness.
You will run the whole house.
I didn't even know when the whole thing just got born. My sister husband came out. I was screaming, Esther, Esther. When I found the smoke everywhere, just
Oh my goodness.
and that was really bad.
Serious? Yeah, you will feel terrible.
No, this is not. This is just one of the
You will feel terrible,
disadvantages.
yeah.
This is one of the, but I like what you said about programming yourself.
Yes, yes.
So that if it is done for like 10 minutes and then you still have the time, you can come and resume.
Yeah.
But at least let it be that there's a time band
Limit,
so that
yeah.
can remind you, so that you can now say some other things you want to do. Okay?
Yeah.
Another thing I discovered, guys, is that there's always a misinterpretation of messages that are put out there on social media. Okay, somebody can put out something like that. I use the case of Ebuche, for instance. He has this aunt with Ebuche, who is also an actress. A good number of the things the woman put out there, people will always misinterpret it to
Yeah.
why did you say that you broke his home and so on and so forth. So she had to now come back, as in to come and then give clarity and everything. It happens a couple of times, even between couples. A lady can put out something there. The husband will be like, "Why are you putting out this kind of a post? Do you have somebody in mind?" He'll start suspecting her or something like that. Or a guy could put out a post and then it becomes a problem and all that. So I think this is also one of the disadvantages, situation whereby people misinterpret posts of people. I don't know whether you
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially when it comes to relationship.
Yeah.
Mostly when there is crisis in the relationship, we tend to suspect everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could just maybe because you had a misunderstanding with your partner, and then suddenly you send a post of it. Most times, that post we are sending actually directly or indirectly we are trying to talk to our partners.
Yes.
Sometimes. So now it now depends on how mature your partner is to read it and give a good interpretation to it.
Yes.
Because most times if your partner is not mature, they will misinterpret it, and that will now escalate the crisis and so on. So for me, when I see a post like that and I check back, I know that there are issues at home, I don't even respond. I will just scroll and pass. That is what I do. I will just pass. Even when I have issues with either my family members and then they start posting things, I know that they're trying to get at me, but I will just pass. I won't even respond to those things because for me it's childish.
Yeah.
So, but if you now take it personal and try to now respond, you will now destroy the whole thing. Yeah, before you
People will
know.
not get to know.
Yeah. So when you have issues with people and they start posting things, do not just see those posts and take it personal.
Yeah.
And also, like we are talking about relationship here, you can chat with someone and your partner misinterprets that chat.
Exactly. That's another one.
And then they'll be like, okay, maybe you use an emoji, maybe a love emoji. You're now
Who's this
flirting
one,
with
oh?
this one,
Uh-uh.
you know, those kind of things. So a lot of
Yeah.
times there are rooms for misinterpretation. It's just for you to like come out and say, no, this is not what it is, but this is what I meant. You know, intentions are always different from what we do,
Exactly.
you know. So I think there's a way out of these things.
Yes.
You know.
So you think so too?
Yes, I think so too. Because if we keep misinterpreting the post our partner post on social media, this can lead to chaos, misunderstanding, so much problem at home or within the two parties. So even if it is within you and your friend or your child or a distant relative, no matter the level of misunderstanding you both are having, try to manage it, because when you allow it to escalate to social media and then another day you both settle and you are posting celebrating each other on social media, people will make reference, yes, and the
How
media
you
don't
were
forget
treating the
things.
person.
It will definitely remind you something.
Yes.
1 year ago,
You
so
said so, so you wrote so so thing.
it will pop up that very thing you said, the exact way you said it. Nothing is going to be edited. So if you are not careful with misinterpreting or misunderstanding what other people say, okay, imagine you are an influencer or a content creator, and then you keep reading meaning to what another content creator is saying simply because that person is not in your niche or you had a misunderstanding, and then you want to work with a brand as a brand ambassador, they will have to go and check your previous history. How do you interpret things? How do you react to what people are saying? Your relationship with people on social media, this counts and it matters, even with other people. So this will determine if you will be able to end that deal or not. So this has a really vital role to play. Be mindful and be careful. Even if you feel, I'm not a content creator, what will I be doing on social media, posting and talking? You wouldn't know. Definitely, one day it will definitely come on you. So be very mindful. Even if you have intentions of working online or not, be very mindful and careful on how you read meaning to what people post.
Exactly. I think I agree with what both of you said, especially how, when your spouse or anybody at that puts out something and it is suspicious, it looks as if because maybe there's a cold war somewhere along the line, and then you respond, then you have triggered the crisis, you have triggered the problem. But if you keep quiet and then you can meet the person one on one and then what's the meaning of this post? What are you trying to say or something? You guys can always sort it out. One other thing I discovered about this is that once you start attacking each other with post and counter post, okay, even when you make up, it will be difficult for both of you to even forgive. Because you're like,
You
you
always
said so
remember
and so
those
to me,
things. Yeah.
so that one starts, poses a problem on its own, okay?
Yeah.
So I think, guys, you see all these videos we are doing, is always to share our knowledge about certain things, like to try to bring out the experience and the negative aspects and the positive sides of using social media. If you're a user of social media, please be mindful. Everything has to do with moderation. Everything has to do with doing things right in modesty. That's just the truth about the matter. You cannot be trolling people on the social media. At every there are people that are experts in when you put out a video like that. Oh, if you go to the comment section, the kind of something you didn't even think about, the kind of things you see. I recall I did a video on Frederick Leonard, that actor, and his wife when they were having issues and everything. And somebody told me that Frederick had already left his wife 4 years ago, that he has somebody in America he wants to marry. And I am like, where did you get this information from? Where? At the end of the day, Frederick and his wife made up. So I said to him, so is it the same Frederick you're talking about? And the guy didn't respond. That kind of a thing. So guys, honestly, I think social media, the advantages outweighs the disadvantages, but it depends on us users, to use it
Yeah.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
we just have to use it right. There's no two
Mm.
ways about that, because
Mm.
you can't do without social media. You
Yeah.
cannot, in communication, in trying to reach out, in trying to encourage, in trying to support, in trying to reconnect, in trying to connect. There's so many disadvantages, that you cannot afford to abuse it, because that will be to your disadvantage. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So, guys, as usual, when I do a video like that, I'll tell you guys, look, I'll be waiting for you people at the comment section. Share your thoughts with me at the comment section.
Yes,
Is there
sir.
any point we forgot to mention? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? The comment section is open and free. Please
Mm.
share your thoughts with me there at the comment section. And thank you guys for always watching my video. And to my friend here, Emma, I'd like to say thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
And to Esther, I'd like to say thank you for coming. On
Thank
behalf
you.
of the fans, the family, and the friends, the subscribers, and my millions of viewers. I keep on saying millions of viewers because I want to have millions of
They will
viewers.
surely come.
So I keep on saying that. So,
You know
That
the
is the
sad
faith.
time.
so on behalf of all of them, I'd like to thank you, wonderful ladies,
Thank
amazing ladies,
you.
for
Thank
coming.
you.
Honestly, I feel so honored. I am so grateful across my heart to appreciate you guys, right?
Yeah.
So thank you guys, my viewers, for always being there for me. I sincerely appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'll be waiting for you at the comment section to share your thoughts and your opinions with me, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. And
Just
give
make it
us thumb
friendly.
up, thumb
Make
up.
it friendly. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, because for the ladies out there, I know something. You've already bought something while you were using the social media. Don't tell lies about that. Okay, guys, that's where I will end this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget that I love you guys, and I appreciate your support and your encouragement all the way. Okay,
Mm.
bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.